Hey, what's up, guys? I'm going to try to make this quick. Just wanted to show these two bikes that I've got for sale. They're both 2014 Drz400sms, and I'm looking to sell them or trade for side by side. Looking for a nice, something quality that doesn't have a ton of miles on it. It's not beat to shit. Around the $11,000 range. I can go up or down a little bit, or possibly trade one for the right side by side. But anyways, I'm located in Maine, central Maine. I can travel a little bit, if you're willing to travel, maybe we can meet in the middle. I do have a nice enclosed trailer that's set up to haul rigs. So, I'm not against traveling a little bit, but obviously if you're in California, probably not going to be able to strike a deal. I was more or less making this video just to, I'm going to post these locally, and I'm going to put the link so that people can, kind of go on and get a walk around and see these rigs. But both 2014 Drz400sm, so they both have the inverted front ends on them, the 17-inch Excel wheels, the supermoto wheels. This one's got Shinko 244s on it. This is my girlfriend's bike, and so those she has a little bit more confidence with those when we're riding dirt roads and stuff, a little bit more traction. I've got the Avon Trail Runners on mine, which I do like. So bought these both bone stock. Hers has got about 8,000 miles, I believe. All the pink that's on there is just plasti dipped, so that can come off, no big deal. If pink's not your thing, and probably the Wonder Woman sticker. But so Zeta handguards, in the built-in mirrors. It's got the Renthal fat bars, quarter turn throttle with the shorty levers. This one's kind of dirty. I'm just pulling it out of the garage for the first time today. It's got spoke skins, a bunch of little stuff. It's got the case savers on it. The full Yoshi RS2 exhaust, which is a great exhaust. It sounds great. Performs well. I've got the JD jet kit, or JD jetting jet kit with the 3x3 mod. And the maintenance is done on this by me all the time. Every oil changes every 1,000 miles. Runs and goes good. Never had a problem with it. Great little bike. Over to this one. I just did these decals today, so this side's all black for right now. I haven't really decided what I'm going to do. But this is how she looks right now. Alright, so start off with this one. I also have the Zeta handguards, Zeta levers on this one, Zeta risers, 1-inch risers. Those are really nice. They both have the axle sliders. Oh, they both have the DRC taillight kits with the fender elimination kits with the small turn signals. Rack on that one. I've got a rack for this one, but I don't have it on there. So this one, I did the motor last year. It's got a 434 Athena big bore kit. So if you guys know anything about DRZs, Athena's the way to go. Athena or Cylinder Works. The 440 kits are pretty killer, and it's got the it's set up really well with the FCR 39mm carburetor with the accelerator pump. If you guys know what you're looking at here, those things are they're pushing $1,000 now. I think they're like 9 something on Thumper Talk. That's where that one came from with the adapters. MRD, full header, the shorty pipe. And it's also got the E-cams. So yeah, it's got the FCR, the Athena big bore kit, MRD, shorty with the E-cams, and it's just under 50 horse. It runs great for what it is. Bunch of little stuff, obviously it's got the Thumper Talk case savers, the stock sprockets on it. It's got the Zeta chain guard, Zeta sprocket cover. It's got a bunch of little odds and ends. I'm sure I'm going to forget something on this video, but so it runs great, it goes great. Change oil literally like every couple 100 miles, like once a week, since I did the big bore kit. So that one I'm asking $5 grand for, and this one I'm asking 6. I can fire them up for you real quick so you can hear them. It's pretty cold here. It's only about 40 degrees. I might need to choke on this one. I had it running a few minutes ago, so yeah, we'll give her the choke for a second. Yeah, so that one goes good. It sounds good, you know, when you're putting around town, you can keep it nice and quiet. You know, when you get onto it, it sounds really good. This one's a little louder, not so much because of the kit, but just because not because of any of the work except for the pipe. Those MRDs are ridiculous. Of course, it's, you know, a nice stepped exhaust header, and yeah, it's pretty loud. This one's not so neighbor friendly. Yeah, so not so neighbor friendly, but I do have the quiet insert for it. It's not in there. I got a bunch of spare parts for these things. But yeah, so that's the deal. They both run good, go good. They're both inspected, you know, here in Maine. Like I said, looking for a decent side-by-side to trade. Definitely not going to trade for some beat-up piece of shit. I mean, these things, you know, are nice bikes. You know, I know what they are. I've had them both for a while now. Clean titles on both of them. I've got both the titles in my hand. And yeah, just looking to get on a side-by-side. I've also got, for the right trade, I mean, I can trade up or down a little bit. I've also got a sled that I might be willing to throw in for the right trade. It's a 01 ZRT 800 with a built motor. It's got a bunch of work done to it. Actually, I'll run out there and show it to you real quick. All right, here it is. 01 ZRT 800. It's actually a 1004. You know, triple, obviously. It's got a bunch of work done to it. It has D&D, clutch kit, V-Force 3 reeds, stock pipes. It's not, you know, not super loud or anything, but it runs. It's about 200 horse. I've had it radar at 111. It's got a 136-inch track, shorty seat. It's got a brand new ripsaw track that is muddy as shit from trying to get this thing up on the trailer the other day. But I'm getting ready to go pressure wash it and put it up for the winter. But yeah, 136-inch skid, tunnel extension, you know, whatever. It is what it is. It's got windshield bags and tank bags and stuff. You know, no damage, you know, no cracks or anything in the cowling. Pretty clean underneath. But yeah, it runs good, goes good. It's a screamer. It's a handful for sure. It's a lead sled, no reverse, no electric start. It's old school, but she's a trail burner. Yeah. So, anyways, I value that. I value the cat at probably $2 grand right now. You know, being springtime, $2,500 in the winter. You know, if that's something that interests somebody, you know, to throw in on a trade, I might be able to do that. I might be able to do one bike with the sled or both bikes with the sled. Yeah, depending on the rig. Like I said, I'm not really interested in anything that's beat to shit. I don't mind some wear and tear, but yeah. So that's what they are. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching.